Alright, hello and welcome back here to the fourth match in this Modern Competitive League. We're currently 3-0 with Jeskai Saheeli. So let's see if we can keep it going. We won the die roll, and we would love to play first. Let's take a look at our hand here. It's pretty heavy on the remands, but I still think it's a keep. Let's go ahead and cast that tapped, because there's no guarantee that we're going to need to cast or shock ourselves. Oh boy, Soul Sisters. Okay. So it's important to know that their cards that have the ETB gain 1 life when a creature enters the battlefield, those cards hose the combo because we only have 1 power on board. Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, we'll go ahead and remand that. We don't need to deal with a Smuggler's Copter right now. Alright, so we have the combo in hand. The question is, do we go for it? Or do we keep up remand? Because if we scry a land to the top, I think we're in a pretty good position. So let's go ahead and cast a Saheeli, and let's tick up. And that's not a land. But we can still get there if they decide to tap out for something here. And they might also decide to just not tap out because they're afraid. Johnny's Pridemate? Sure. Oh man, alright, they have the hoser. Alright, we would like to see like a lightning bolt pretty soon. Flutter Strand. Man, if they didn't have the Soul Attendant. Alright, so what's the play here? We probably want to protect Saheeli at all costs. And hopefully find removal for this sometime soon. So let's go ahead and get an island here. PN Kiranar is pretty good. It kind of acts as removal. And it can clog up the board a bit. Yeah, so that's probably a keep on top. Maybe we just should have kept up Remand that last turn instead of running out Saheeli. I mean, there's a good chance that they have the Soul Attendant. And we didn't have the Lightning Bolt or anything like that, so. Interesting. What do they got for us here? Because we're going to be planning to block with Snapcaster Mage. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it like that. Next turn we can, oh man. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you... Alright, now that's what we call a hoser. Especially because we can't remove it without Path to Exile. So now we're kind of... We're in a rough spot here. As these creatures are getting out of control. Now Path to Exile, that's a pretty good draw. Question is, how do we engineer a turn where we can do everything that we want to do? Let's go ahead and put that on the bottom. We'll try to bait them into attacking, and this way we can keep up a bunch of different stuff. Alright, so they went for it. Now I wish I'd gotten the planes now. Definitely punished for that. So I'll go ahead and I'll Path to Exile here. And I'll just keep up Remand. Oh, they attacked me. Huh. I didn't even realize that. Just remain whatever we can at this point. Yep. There's another smuggler's copter in there. Sure. Let's tick up. Bottom, serum missions, draw. Another path to exile is great. And so is the, do we want the land is the question. It's going to be the second white source. At that point, is it going to be relevant? Because we're going to be going Snapcat. I think I kind of want both of these. All right, we'll go like that, and we'll see what our opponent does here. Likely, we're going to go Snapcaster Mage Path to Exile. Try to combo off next turn. Yep. There's a lot of triggers. Definitely a lot of triggers. Spectral Procession. Ugh. I'll go ahead and remand that right now. Let's see how our let's see. The question is, do we want a Path to Exile here? I don't think so. I think we want to get rid of one of these because that's going to be our game plan here. I think we'll see where they attack, but you know they'll get their trigger. Going after me. I'll path the pro red creature. Yes. We'll get a Plains. Another Saheeli, huh? I think we have to go, cast a, oh, we could have, actually ticked down. But at least we have some blockers now. And we're not, like, dead. Yeah, we definitely should have ticked down here. No doubt. Definitely want to see cards like Lightning Bolt, though. 100%. It would be so good. Our opponent's going to gain a bunch of life. They'll cast Spectral Procession next turn, and they'll make us chump a bit. But we'll try to stabilize as best as we can. Definitely should have ticked down here, though. Definitely, 100%. Yep. That's a lot of life gain. So we got a chump on the Sarah. And we're probably blocking the Smuggler's Copter as well. Yep. And of course, if they have something like Path to Exile, that's obviously going to really hurt. And it kind of feels like that's what they're holding up at this point, because we know they have, whatchamacallit, the Johnny's Primate. I think they had a second one that we saw. Alright, so they're just going to go for it. I don't think we have any draws that win us the game this turn, which is the problem. Yeah, that won't do it. Let's go ahead and we'll keep. Yeah, jeez. There's not much we can do about all these triggers. We're definitely going to bring in some board sweepers next turn. We just got to clog up the board enough so we don't die. Yeah, just go ahead, 18-18. Knock yourself out, man. We would like to draw Lightning Bolt and hope that our opponent doesn't actually have Path to Exile in hand. We definitely have our chump block set up for us here. Yeah, that's probably a correct attack there. I'll go ahead and draw and discard. Planes. Let's go to blocks. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. We go down to 2. Say okay. Or sorry, go down to 3. Archangel of Thune. Okay. So is Lightning Bolt's not quite out of the question, is it? Oh, is it a combo here? No. Okay. So come on, Lightning Bolt off the top. Once. No Lightning Bolt. We can still get it. Just gotta start there. Now I think that's it for us here. I think. Go ahead and Serum Visions and maybe try to set up for next turn. If we tick down on P&Q, we get 2 more blockers, then 2 more blockers, and then we have a total of 4 blockers in the air, and they have 1, 2, 3 attackers. Yeah, they got us here. GG's opponent. They have a pretty good card against us. So, step 1, Supreme Verdict. Is the Blessed Alliance good? I don't actually think so. I feel like our deck is not horribly positioned. We just didn't see a Lightning Bolt that game, and we may have wasted a Snapcaster Mage earlier in that game, which could have done it for us. Yep, Verdict comes in. Yeah, we didn't see many instances. I mean, they may bring in things like Path to Exile, but they already have most of the deck that hoses us, so Jace is probably pretty good. They have a lot of 1/1 tokens, stuff like that. Fairy I like, Piankier and Alara I like Vendilion Click, but not that much. I like Spreading Seas because they have restrictive mana cost sometimes. And as we saw, we can actually cut Dispel. I mean, their list was pretty heavy on the aggro plan. Have you cut 1 Wall of Omens? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we'd like to play first. Like the mulligan, and would like to keep. I'll keep it on top. Verdict's going to be a crazy good card in this game, so. We don't need another remand, and we would like to draw that land. So that is how we're going to set it up here. Alright, no turn 1 play is a good sign. We're going to want to make sure to have double white. And we'll just remand this. Just keep up positive tempo. If we want to resolve something like Saheeli next turn, you know, which we do. Verdict is a good card. I'm going to keep it on top. We have one already, but that is fine. Yep. Flog stone, sack, get a land. Spectral Procession, sure. And I don't want a Supreme Verdict yet. I kind of want to just bait them a little longer, and it could be greedy. PN Kinalar is pretty good. Maybe I should have used the other land there. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and bottom Pia. Alright, right now they're just attacking probably Saheeli. That's fine. Johnny probably made his in. Hopefully they get a 1-drop in there too. Or another 2-drop. No 2-drop. So we're going to be fine just Supreme Verdicting that board. Let's go ahead and crack the fetch land. Get a steam vent. No. Bottom that land. We just got to get our little 2-for-1s in where we can. Sure. Johnny's Primate is in. Again, I think I'll go ahead and just crack this fetch right now. Let's get one more white source. Snapcaster Mage is a great card to see on top. So let's go ahead and verdict once more. Let's just keep the board clear. Archangel is okay. Not the scariest card. It's good, but not the scariest. Let's go ahead and see what's on top of our deck here. Bolt. I don't think we need Bolt right now. Saheeli's on 5, and this is whenever you gain life, put that many. I guess I could Bolt Snap Bolt the Archangel, right? That's 4 mana. That leaves us with Remand up. And if we need to, next turn we can downtick Saheeli on Snapcaster Mage and just get Verdict back. It just really depends what our opponent's got here, though. Sure, Primate is fine. It's a good thing we kept, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and remand that right now. I don't think we need it, personally. Need to Cryptic yet? I mean, Supreme Verdict yet, is what I mean. Let's just go ahead and start with Lightning Bolt. Let's downtick on Snapcaster Mage. We'll target Serum Visions just to get some value here, and also start attacking our opponent. Jace is going to be incredible, and I like the other copy of Saheeli too, so let's just go top, play our land, and go to attacks. Artifact Snapcaster kind of looks pretty cool. Yep. You got it. That's actually a good play. We're not gonna search because we definitely want that Jace on top. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I actually want this other Saheeli. As good as Saheeli might be. We'll just start ticking up Jace here. And that means these spirits just don't do any damage when they attack. Smuggler's Copter is fine, because we have the bolt in hand still. Let's go ahead and scry, see what's on top. We don't want that. Let's tick up with that. Play a land and pass. And we're kind of waiting for a juicier Supreme Verdict, because, I mean... And then they're going to go to combat. Yeah, there should be a stop there. Yeah. Banishing Light is pretty good. That is pretty good. There goes our Jace. Unfortunately, we didn't get any value off of it. Alright, let's just go ahead and tick up Saheeli. Keep scrying. And I think now we just rev up Colonnade here. Just start swinging. Our opponent's at 8 life. If they're not chump blocking here, then... Wow. No chumps. Okay. Sure. Aha, Ghost Quarter. Okay, not bad. Alright, so here I have a good play I can make. I'm going to run out Vendilion, click, see if my opponent has a path to exile. And if they don't, I can down-tick Saheeli on Snapcaster Mage. And our opponent's got nothing. You say okay. Target Lightning Bolt. Target our opponent. And then we'll say okay, go to combat. And finish him off. Alright, let's go to game 3 here. So Verdict really helped that game. And we just went on the value plan, which is definitely a fine role to play in this game. So let's run it back. I think we have a pretty good configuration against our opponent here. And this hand is not bad. I'll keep it. Doesn't have any removal spells, but it has Serum Visions, it's got Spreading Seas, all these things that can help disrupt our opponent. Sure. I'm actually going to get a Hallowed Fountain here to make sure we can cast things like Supreme Verdict later down the road. Both of these cards are pretty good. So I'll go ahead and go... we'll go top, just like that. That way we can Serum Visions plus Lightning Bolt in one turn. If our opponent doesn't have a second land here, Spreading Seas could be really strong. Okay, so they have something, which is good. Good for them. So instead, I think I'm just going to go for the Spreading Seas play here. We can still Lightning Bolt something later down the road. There's no need to do it right now. Smuggler's Copter, sure. Another land. Okay. So hopefully we could keep him off a Spectral Procession there. I'm going to go ahead and name Wizard. This way we can cast Vendilion Click. And we can see what's going on in our opponent's hand and see if it's safe to get rid of that Soul Attendant. And then end up comboing. So let's make sure to set a stop on our opponent's draw step. We'll target our opponent. So if any of you at home are actually playing with Vendilion Click, once you see their hand, it's not actually going to reveal like in the revealed card zone. So make sure you write it down somewhere, which is what I'm going to do over here in Notepad. Just write Spectral Procession, Ranger of Eos, Plains. And the card I want to take here is Ranger of Eos. First of all, because if we don't combo off, it's just a great value card. And second of all, it gets them more Soul Attendants. So we're going to go ahead and pick Ranger of Eos. Our opponent gains a life, and we can move on from that. Take off Ranger of Eos from our list of cards here. Our opponent will probably cast Spectral Procession, play Smuggler's Copter, or Crew Smuggler's Copter. We'll block. Alright, let's make sure to remove one Plains. And we'll block. Just make a trade. It's a good value play. Yep. Oh boy, what's coming here? To get another Ranger of Eos? Oh no, they just needed the triple white for the Spectral, right. So we're looking to be in a pretty good position here. We can just, let's see, we could run out the Feldar Guardian. So all we know about is Plains in their hand and one unknown. And then we could bolt the... Yeah, that's what we could do. It's risky, but I think it's worth it. We could also arguably keep up Bolt Snap Bolt, but... let's just go ahead and do this. Target our mountain, so we can keep up Bolt. Then just pass. See if our opponent plays the Plains. So they have two unknowns in hand. And they're tapping out for Archangel of Thune here. Oh, wow, I should have definitely bolted in response. So now they're going to get a bunch of +1/+1 counters. Which is fine. But we'll combo off next turn. So it doesn't really matter. Unless they're playing Slaughter Pact, but I don't think they are. And wow, that's also a good draw. Let's be smart here and just do it correctly. And now we can combo off. So if they make me do it, I'll see you guys soon. Alright, welcome back. We made a bunch of tokens. We made 35 just to be safe because they're at 26. Which means they'll gain 4 and they'll block 1. So they'll technically... So let's see, this is going to be 10, 20, 30, 35. They block 1, 34, and they gain 4. They go up to 30. So this should be just enough to get them. Oh, and I forgot about the one we had here already. But yep, that should get them. Alright. Thanks for watching. We're 4-0. Let's see if we can get a 5-0. Make it to the finals. Alright, see you soon.